Hello everybody, I finally got a chance to get into my YouTube account, so I've been able to delete some of my old videos and hopefully I can start anew. If you are coming into this stream, this live one, you will actually notice in the description how I feel about Dead or Alive and the female characters. Honestly, like, the female characters in this game are just absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful, stunning, gorgeous, and sexy. You know, and amazing figures for just the overall shape of their bodies. I love the Dead or Alive games as much as I love the Extreme, as much as I love the Ninja game. The female characters look absolutely phenomenal, you know, and sexy, absolutely attractive, gorgeous, and their figure, when it comes to the shape of their bodies, is phenomenal. Also, the jiggle physics, you know, Dead or Alive pretty much is the best. I don't think there's really any game, any other company in the gaming industry that comes nowhere close to as good as Dead or Alive when it comes to the jiggle physics of the breast. As well, you know, and just like from head to toe, the shape of the female characters is just beautiful as hell. You know, and just absolutely gorgeous and sexy. And honestly, to me, I feel like the shape and the overall shape of, or the figure of the female characters in Dead or Alive is pretty much one of the best female forms or models I've seen in a lot of games. You know, and there's some games that come close, such as Tifa from Final Fantasy VII Remake. Yeah, and she actually has a phenomenal model when it comes to her figure for the character. Yeah, and so like there are a couple of games that comes very close to just the overall sexiness and attractiveness of the female character model, and you know, and Tifa is very close to the Dead or Alive girls to me. You know, and Tifa is extremely hot as well, and there's other characters such as Tomb Raider, you know, and then Resident Evil's Ada Wong and Claire Redfield. You know, and they're very attractive as well. You know, I like playing a game that has, you know, an attractive characters, as well as I love a game that has good character development and a good story. But I don't want to talk too much. I just want to play the game, so I'm going to probably unplug my headset so I can focus on playing this game with these beautiful and absolutely gorgeous female characters that I am just in love with. Also, just, you know, the jiggle physics, the legs, the thighs, the hips, the butt, the shoulders, the arms, the legs, the thighs, the calves, you know, and the maximum fluidness, you know, and the breast, the eyes, the nose, the face, everything from head to toe of these female character models that are alive. It's just absolutely beautiful and gorgeous.
bad. I'll make sure you regret this. Come and fight.
I also, one thing I definitely love about Dead or Alive 5 in comparison to 6 that I must say though is I love the fact that Dead or Alive 5 has way more costumes than 6, and that the costumes are actually very revealing in Dead or Alive 5 over 6. There are some costumes that are revealing in 6, but not as revealing as 5, and that's kind of one thing that I like about 5 a little more than 6. Besides just the costumes being a little more revealing, there's also a lot more costumes to select from for all the characters as well. Plus, in Dead or Alive 5, there's actually multiplayer in the sense of tag, which you also don't have in Dead or Alive 6. And I love Dead or Alive 6. I love Dead or Alive 6 as well. Same with the Extreme Games and Ninja Game, because and these character models for the females anyways, I find in any game or any variation of the game is just, like I said, absolutely beautiful, attractive, sexy, gorgeous. And honestly, whenever I look at these female models for the Dead or Alive female characters, it takes my breath away just how attractive they are. Now, it's kind of a shame, like I said, that Dead or Alive 6 doesn't have the same amount of content that Dead or Alive 5 has, and it's still, Dead or Alive 6 is still a good game, because there's a couple new characters, but I still wish they would have brought some of pretty much the majority of the costumes over from Dead or Alive 5 into 6.
Now for business. I'll make sure you regret this.
Get ready, fight! Get ready, fight!
Not too bad. Come and fight.
Get ready, fight! Get ready, fight! Get ready, fight!
You're pretty good. For a human.
Let's go!
I'll make sure you regret this.
Get ready, fight!
sure you regret this.
Get ready, fight! Get ready, fight!
Take that! You're pretty good. For a human.
Well, shall we?
I'll make sure you regret this.
Get ready, fight! Get ready, fight! Get ready, fight!
You're pretty good. For a human. No way. Come and fight.
Get ready, fight! Get ready, fight!
Take that! Not too bad.
Get out of here!
Yeah, one thing that I find, what I was saying earlier about how Dead or Alive 6 has less content. Um, there are some costumes from 5 that have been brought over to 6, such as this costume for Rachel right now that I'm using, but unfortunately, which is kind of annoying, is Dead or Alive 6 has kind of toned down a bit of the revealment of their costumes in the 6th one. Kind of irritates me because, you know, and I feel it takes away from, you know, an sex appeal of the characters and of the game. And this costume right here for Rachel is actually covered up a bit more, and it shows a little less skin, which kind of is something, you know, and personally that I don't like, because, you know, and one thing I've always respected is, and even from the first one to the second to the third one, is, you know, and Dead or Alive has never really shied away from, you know, and revealing a certain amount of skin. You know, and they've had that kind of integrity from, you know, in first, second, third, and fourth, and the fifth one, when it came to not being shy to show skin. But in the sixth one, they kind of toned that down a bit, and it feels like they kind of lost that bit of integrity from them. And so yeah, this costume right here, you know, and it's less revealing skin-wise, which is something that I wish they didn't do, and they kind of kept this costume for Rachel looking the same from this the 5th game and this one right here to the 6th one. But I do wish that they've actually kind of had more costumes and brought more content over before they decided not to kind of support the game anymore.
Yes, I can do this.
Come and fight.
Get ready, fight!
Let's do this.
Come and fight.
Get ready, fight! Get ready, fight!
You're pretty good. For a human.
You really want to fight this badly?
Come and fight.
Get ready, fight! KO! Get ready, fight!
You're pretty good. For a human.
It's so nice to meet you.
Come and fight.
Get ready, fight!
Is that supposed to hurt?
KO! Get ready, fight! Get ready, fight! Winner!
Not too bad.
Your heart's gonna be all mine, baby.
Come and fight.
Get ready, fight!
God, I love the way Dead or Alive, just their ass, their breasts, their legs. It's so hot, man. The way their legs are, absolutely sexy as hell. And like I said, from and from the tip of their toes to the top of their head, and the dead or alive female characters are absolutely gorgeous. From and top to bottom. I love the way the legs look, I love the way the arms look, the butt looks, and the breast, the face, the eyes, the nose, the jiggle physics, and the shoulders, the hips, the thighs, the waist. Freaking just absolutely gorgeous. Me personally, I've always been a breast, the butt, and a leg, hips, and waist kind of person.
It's not over yet.
Yeah, and I think I said butt already. But I like the face too, like the eyes, the nose, the mouth, but like as much as I like the way a female's face looks, and that is important to me, I do like, in the breasts, the waist, the hips, and the butt and the legs more so than anything. Those are kind of my big turn-ons when it comes to the opposite sex. Also, I'm being in good health or good shape. Not like, doesn't have to be super muscular, but at least in average shape. I kind of like that too. That's kind of important to me too as well, and proportional. Also, but yeah, I'm in good shape and good health, even if you're not like muscular, just to be at least in average shape. That's kind of something that is a turn on for me personally, as well as more so than the face. It's more so for me personally anyways, is in the butt, the hips, the waist, what else, oh yeah, and the breast and the legs.
Let's get this party started.
Come and fight.
Get ready, fight! Get ready, fight!
You're pretty good. For a human.
I'm ready to fight.
Come and fight.
Get ready, fight!
Yeah, like I said, I love this costume compared to Rachel's Dead or Alive 6 costume. Like, and compared to this one and the other version, this one I love way more. Why? Because it actually is more revealing, and for that reason, it actually highlights and shows the beauty, and the sexiness of these characters. So it is kind of frustrating, like I said, what they did with the 6th one, how they kind of focus on making the costumes a little less revealing instead of keeping it as revealing as they've always been. And I love the fact how revealing this costume is, especially in the 2nd game, and the 3rd title, and the 4th and the 5th title. And they've always kept their costumes reasonably revealing. When it comes to skin and Dead or Alive 6, they completely changed that, and I don't really like that because it just shows, in like how political and politics have kind of went into games. Instead of and the people, instead of realizing that games and movies and music are for entertainment, not to like take them literally and then and imitate them in real life. There's the whole reason why there's a maturity reason on video games and on movies, is so people don't imitate what they see in games or in movies and then imitate that in real life, because that person needs to be mature enough to realize the difference between what's fiction and what's reality. And the whole mature rating is to make sure that the person is mature enough to distinguish the difference between those things. So, and this, like, people forgot that, games and movies and music should be about entertainment, not, political wokeness or, ideal, or just, political beliefs. And it should be about, entertaining people in any way that the developer wants to, and it shouldn't be shamed or mistreated in a sense where they're treated less like a human being just because they have a different preference than that other person that might decide or view things as something being immoral, and then shaming that person because they don't agree with those ideological beliefs or those political beliefs. And it's a shame that now movies and games are kind of becoming that and losing the whole focus of entertaining people, whether if it's through nudity, partial nudity, or whether it's through gore, bloodshed, violence, or dismemberment of the body in such like a horror movie. So I don't know, and like it's just getting frustrating these days, and I feel like the whole fact is games have kind of lost their focus of entertaining their actual audience who pay money towards games. I'm not saying there should be a variety of games. I think there should be games that are, PG, kid friendly, and I think there should be games that are kind of focused towards teenagers, but also games that should be focused towards adults too. And the games that are focused more towards adults are because it has, say, nudity, partial nudity, gore, violence, or dismemberment of bodies through violence. I don't think that person should be labeled stereotyped and and be made to feel ashamed for some reason because somebody wants to use this pretty much stereotypic slang or in some kind of word to kind of highlights or indicates some form of shame that the person should feel over and just them having a different opinion or and just a different belief than somebody else. And so these whole like words that are kind of being thrown out of context, it's ridiculous, like over sexualizing and then other things as well that I don't want to go too far into. I don't know. I wish Dead or Alive 6 kind of kept that integrity, not kind of bow to pressure or be intimidated to coax them into pretty much feeling like it's not acceptable and there's some kind of guilt or shame that should be associated with, making costumes that are revealing. And then with Dead or Alive 6, they kind of backpedaled and made the costumes a little less revealing instead of as revealing as what they normally did. And it kind of feels like I kind of feel like they betrayed their audience, that and stay true to their franchise throughout like the very beginning, or at least through the majority of their titles. And I've been playing, in Dead or Alive, Extreme Dead or Alive, from the second one to the sixth fighting game, and I've played Ninja Gaiden. And and I've always admired and appreciate the beauty of the characters, especially the female characters, and and just how revealing the costumes were. So it really gave you a chance to highlight how attractive these female characters were in Dead or Alive franchise. And it's a shame that pretty much they wanted to kind of like bend the knee a bit to wokeness, and kind of take away in those revealing costumes, and kind of tone that down a bit. Now, of course, I'm sure there's other players that are probably my age, that are in their adults, that have a different opinion, and they maybe to them it's a little immature, or it might be to them personally that it is over sexualizing the character. I like, just because it's something that they don't like doesn't mean that they're forced to play a character that has revealing costumes. And and Dead or Alive has actually also had costumes in the fifth one that weren't really that revealing, as well as a good balance of revealing costumes. And that's the kind of thing that irritates me. They went from like Dead or Alive 3, Dead or Alive 4, Dead or Alive 5 with extremely revealing costumes, and having also some costumes that weren't revealing, and having a good balance between the two, and then going to the sixth game and being like, oh, we just need to listen to one group of fans that we have, and ignore the other ones. And like I said, I've been a part of with Dead or Alive for the extreme, through the fighting, through the Ninja Gaidings, for almost the very beginning of most of their titles. And I've always respected the fact like they had, they didn't shy from revealing skin at all, but they also had costumes that were not as revealing as some of the other ones, and kind of had that good balance. So and they really took that away in the sixth one. And the sixth one of Dead or Alive, the fighting game, is still a wonderful game, but I don't like the fact like they don't have the same amount of content in the second one. And and what they did was they have and they have costumes that aren't as revealing, but then the costumes that typically are normally revealing with the characters, they kind of added more fabric to make it less revealing. And I just feel like and that's not showing a lot of integrity for your game, just because you want to kind of feel pressured to bend the knee, whether it was the creative decision that they had on their own, or whether it was because they felt they were pressured, because of the whole stereotype of of labels kind of coercing them not to do it, and adding more fabric to costumes that weren't normally really revealing. So on the sixth one, they kind of took away that balance of having costumes that were really revealing, and then having costumes that kind of were less revealing. So they kind of lost that balance in the sixth one as well. They've also because of that, they didn't bring a lot of content that they were kind of building up in all the franchises and all the games. And I think a lot of people were upset too, just the overall cost of how expensive these add-ons were becoming. And I've played Dead or Alive 6, I played Dead or Alive 5, and I have spent a lot of money on the DLCs just because I really like and enjoy playing these characters, female characters, with the revealing costumes. And I think also people were kind of annoyed as well. It's just how expensive it was starting to get when it came to the cost of the DLCs. And I guess, and to them I agree, it was getting out of hand, especially with the whole hair issue that was happening when they were charging for actually equip your characters with different hair colors, and being kind of like forced to use actual currency to do that.
Now for business.
Get ready, fight! Get ready, fight!
You have no business fighting here.
I'm sorry, but I cannot let you pass.
Now for business.
Get ready, fight! Get ready, fight!
That was absolutely awful.
I challenge you.
Now for business.
Get ready, fight! Get ready, fight!
You have no business fighting here.
No one can stop me.
Now for business.
Get ready, fight! Get ready, fight!
You have no business fighting here.
Yeah! Showtime!
Give up.
Get ready, fight!
Here I come! Yeah!
Get ready, fight! KO! Get ready, fight! Winner!
That was absolutely awful.
I'm no pushover, sweetie.
Now for business.
Get ready, fight! Get ready, fight! KO! Winner!
You're not even worthy of being my toy.
I'm ready to fight.
Give up.
Get ready, fight! Ready? Get ready, fight! Winner!
You have no business fighting here.
I can't avoid this fight.
Now for business.
Get ready, fight! Get ready, fight!
not even worthy of being my toy.